Welcome to the Life Poetic with Thomas Keily, your weekly knowledge drop of wordcraft and invocation. This week we're looking at To India by Sarojini Naidu. O young through all thy immemorial years, rise, mother, rise, regenerate from thy gloom, and like a bride high-mated with the spheres, beget new glories from thine ageless womb. The nations that in fettered darkness weep, crave thee to lead them where great mornings break. Mother, O mother, wherefore dost thou sleep? Arise and answer for thy children's sake. Thy future calls thee with a manifold sound, to crescent honours, splendours, victories vast. Waken, O slumbering mother, and be crowned, who were empress of the sovereign past. Sarojini Naidu is known as the Nightingale of India, and she was a key figure in the Indian independence movement and travelled alongside Gandhi and lectured and took a key role in, particularly with women's issues and connecting with the Indian female population with the independence movement. And she played a key role in that, and then she wanted to become the first female governor of an Indian state. The line that I really connect with in this poem is, beget new glories from thine ageless womb. And I quite like it because I feel like it's something that a male writer wouldn't have thought to write when he's talking about the glories of a nation and the great achievements of civilization. I don't think he would bring it back to as something that has come from the womb of the nation. But I find that a very potent image in the way that I feel like what she's saying here is that anything great that can be achieved in a nation and in a civilization comes from the right collection of circumstances. An educated population, of freedom, justice, liberty, these kind of ideals, all of these things gathering together to create the right environment for the great achievements to be born through. And I feel like that's quite a potent way to conceptualize society and to conceptualize the state. And in that I find it really celebrates the role of motherhood, and that we often celebrate the individuals who go on to achieve great things, but we forget the circumstances that allowed them to achieve those great things. And we also forget the mother that gave birth to them, and the mother that held them through that time and created the conditions and the right environment and the nourishment and the nurturing for that person to step into the world and then step into greatness. And so I find it it celebrates motherhood in its entirety. O young through all thy immemorial years, rise, mother, rise, regenerate from thy gloom, and like a bride high-mated with the spheres, beget new glories from thine ageless womb. The nations that in fettered darkness weep, crave thee to lead them where great mornings break. Mother, O mother, wherefore dost thou sleep? Arise and answer for thy children's sake. Thy future calls thee with manifold sound, to crescent honours, splendours, victories vast. Waken, O slumbering mother, and be crowned, who were once the empress of a sovereign past. This has been the Life Poetic with Thomas Keily. See you next week.